live on this amazing black carpet for Uptown Magazine pre-Oscar Gala honoring black men in Hollywood. And taking center stage tonight is Tim Story. Talk to me a little bit about some of the black men who have helped inspire your career as a storyteller.
Good question.
Thank you so much. That's some real journalism.
I was going to mention a few of them. Yeah, like Spike Lee, Robert Townsend.
You know what? To me, Robert Townsend does not get the credit he deserves. I don't know what is going on with that.
He doesn't get the credit. But, you know, Charles Schultz, Stan Lathan, there's so many that I just kind of look to. And I like comedy, so when I think of Sidney Poitier with Stir Crazy, and just there's so many that just inspire me. And, can't forget the ladies like Julie Dash and Maya Angelou. So there's just, a lot of inspiring people out there that I like to remember.
So what is your writing process like?
Do you
have like a writing colony? Can you write with music on? Do you write more on a train ride?
It's early morning. Like anywhere early morning before others wake up. If I can kind of do that, then it kind of allows me to focus because I don't believe a lot of other stuff is going on. Sometimes it's hard to shut off, but at 4 in the morning, nobody's doing much, so.
But that's the beautiful creative hour.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So talk to me a little about those moments where you're kind of having a difficult time turning a point in the story. Like, how do you get through that?
Sometimes I stop right where you are, leave everything where it is, and go watch a movie that inspired you, or go watch scenes. There's certain scenes I bring back, and if I'm able to, if I need more time, I'll go to a museum. What you got to do is you got to try to get away from what you're trying to solve, and it kind of loosens your brain up a little bit.
Okay, so another question is like when you hit the sound stage, the set of one of your very first projects, do you remember what was going through your mind?
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Well, there's just all I can remember is excitement. There's the excitement of arriving at a dream that you've always wanted. And when you arrive, it's just, you have to make it a point to stop and just absorb the moment,
Because not enough people do that. When I interview young talent, I'm like, take this in, enjoy it, because it's not forever.
So true, yep.
So what is your advice to like young writers, young filmmakers, people who want to get in this game?
Well, look, the most important thing is to find your voice, and how you do that, and when you do that, it's hard to say, but what you should do is just keep putting out stuff. If you're a director, direct things. If you're a writer, write things. Don't make anything too precious, because get the idea out, go to the next thing, because what will become precious, you'll come back to. And so I just think sometimes we can say, this is my baby, this is it. Don't make it too precious. Don't choke it, because if it is special, you'll come back to it.
I love that. So when we talk about black men in Hollywood, we have the legendary Spike Lee, Black Klansman, nominated. Yes. Six nominations. Okay, let's talk about that part.
100%. No, I mean, it's just amazing. I saw Spike in New York recently, it was in London. And it was just so cool to see him kind of getting some accolades that we kind of believe he should have been getting for a while now.
It's like a Spike Lee movie for every chapter of my life. Exactly. For every issue, hard or, super hard, complicated, that there's a Spike Lee movie for that.
Spike Lee moment. I grew up with his films, and he was one of those directors that, told you as a black young boy coming up or whatever it is, that you could do it. And when you see somebody that looks like you, there's an empowering thing that goes on. So it's fun to see him. It's so great to see him getting the accolades I kind of think he deserves. So. I
love it. And we have If Bill Street Could Talk with Regina King. Yes. Ruth Carter. Yes. She will be the first African-American costume designer if she wins.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. She's amazing, and it's just great to see everybody nominated. And I can't. I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to jinx. I don't want to jinx
it. It's the pre-Oscar gala, but this is where we got to put that good energy.
Yeah, put the good energy out. I guess claim it, right?
Yeah.
Claim it.
So my last question to you, I want this, like, if you could have a conversation with, let's just say, you know, like an artist, like maybe like Osua Tanner or, you know, Gordon Parks. If Gordon Parks were to walk up right now, what would you want to say to Gordon Parks? You're like, oh snap, I really stumbled upon a real journalist on this carpet.
Gordon Parks, you know, I have a real fondness, even beyond his movies, for his photography. And so I would really like to know how he did it. Like, simply that.
He was a Renaissance man before Renaissance man was even like that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like his eye was so amazing that I would love it if he could give me just a little bit of a secret of how he did it. So, you know.
We're doing it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, this is my last question.
Okay.
Sorry, my last question. So, what's coming up? Mr. Story, what's coming
Yes,
up? Let's talk about
as you speak of Gordon Parks. I got Shaft coming out.
Yes, woo, baby!
With Sam Jackson, and we bring back Richard Roundtree and Jesse T. Usher and Regina Hall. Oh. And then I'm doing an adaptation of Tom and Jerry for Warner Brothers, which is one of my childhood cartoons that I grew up on. So I'm doing that, and that'll be out next year. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry and Shaft.
Yeah.
Woo! High five, brother. Thank you